we go. Game 1. There must be a winner, and I think my dad touched it. Seems good. Oh, my lord.
Oh, no.
What did you do?
More people. All right, we'll play the anthems and I'll explain it. It's for a future game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, boy, it's this.
All right, enjoy some anthems for the moment.
Make the logo big. Make the logo bigger. Make the logo big. Make the logo bigger. Make the logo as big as you can. And make the logo bigger. Yeah. That logo isn't big enough.
Why is it playing the wrong anthem? Fuck's sake. I guess that was in making the anthem bigger, and here we go with in kicking off left to right. So what I was furiously typing about is that there are other managers who want the Billy Harrington thing celebrated in a bit more music later, but you can't just hand me 3 things at the last second. Like, make a RAR of it.
I tell you, this is where it starts, lads. This is where the revolution starts. Say no to managers, blacklist them, get them off
Just
the team.
fuck yeah, remove managers. Oh, hang on, it falls for Blimp Train, but it's gonna be saved.
We need an autopilot revolution, is what we need.
Well, sadly we tried, but the only cup that was autopilot got quite removed last weekend.
well.
So, all right, here comes GD trying to counter for the first time. They're gonna play back and slower a little bit, looking way up to what is Kerning in. By the way, he has this like auto sled thing with 2 levers on the top to control it.
It's the Bobcat.
Sure, let's go with that. I like it.
That's great.
In his custom Bobcat there. He is ready to transport himself. I think In should appreciate it, really. Oh, they're gonna look for Kerning up close, and it's a save for a corner.
Nope. And it's a Cage of Rage's blender is just so good.
I want to talk a little bit of the Tic Tacs here.
Go for it.
Alright.
Having 5 in the back, they're only really sending 4 people in front of the ball at all times.
Well, remember that they are playing a fluid formation that may be driving those wingers up quite a bit since they're in good condition.
True, making use of
Fairly
limited
low.
numbers through
Actually, that was not a bad little volley by Random Albin Art Thread, but it is saved, turned, and In is going to try to go on the counter here. Bepsi has 1 man centered up. It's Hipster Fixie. And no, the defense plays him well. 1 man touching it around his backside.
Again, even though it's early days, the level nature of this game lends itself well to both teams. Both strong, both steady, both even in statistics by comparison.
Yeah, I don't really think of either of these teams as a super offensive juggernaut or anything. They just both play really solid ball and tend to win by 1 goal, so I don't expect a lot. Jack's prediction of 2-1 for In is not, like, out of the park. It could be 2-1 for GD. It could be a 1-0. We could get extra dime with just nobody able to knock that first one in until afterward.
Yeah, we could get penalties.
This is truly artistic football.
It's aesthetic football.
This is truly tumbleweed football.
Well, a little.
20
it's
minutes
only
and
been
20 minutes and nothing happened. Holy shit. Don't think this semen slurping sport is for me, guys. Nah, there have actually been a couple of good chances for both teams so far.
Just no crucial capitalization, but we needn't drain ourselves early.
Yeah, I was going to say it's difficult when both goalkeepers are obviously playing heads up. They've been the deciding factor in it really so far. GD going to give up an easy throw into in there.
That was a little shite, I'll be honest.
A little bit. Let's see if N can do it any better. No, they cannot hold on. Well, actually, they kind of will because Beps... These failures on the defense for GD. Multiple really derpy late... The slide's late keeping, and they're just going to go ahead and let... I like trains. Put one in. 1-0.
Hey, have you heard of the I Like Trains kid? He's pretty cool, but there might be something wrong with him. I don't know if he's cursed or if it's something with his brain, but the only thing he ever says is I like trains. I like trains. I like trains. From birth, the I Like Trains kid never spoke a word, not even to his parents, not a single sound was heard. But on the first day of school, the teacher asked his name. All he did was smile as he said, I like trains. I like trains. I like trains. They put him on some Ritalin to see if that would help. The doctor found the perfect dose and asked him how he felt. He stared at the doctor with a little creepy smile, and the I Like Trains kid said, I feel great. He got a fancy job and he straightened out his life. He met a nice girl who he asked to be his wife. As they stood at the altar and prepared to say the vows, he put a ring on her finger and he said, I like trains. I like trains.
What a failure of multiple defensive men on GD's line there. Dude, really derpy slides.
That is Trains' first goal this cup, and netting it in stupendous fashion. Doesn't matter if you have all those defenders stacked up if they can't do their jobs.
Well, it doesn't help when Rando's got a thumb stuck under his ass and he's sitting on the right side of the wing marking no one. They literally only had 2 defenders and both of them missed their sliding tackles. That was terrible.
Pretty much. In acknowledgement of this, GD appears to have turned the fluid take off. They want their defensive men to stay back and do their job a little better.
All right. Fair enough.
It might make it.
Change something there.
Well, that was kind of a vanilla shot that Untitled One had no trouble reading. What I worry about for them now is they're one in the hole. They've got to find a way forward. And their midfield is kind of like, if you're playing 5 men back and you don't have at least 1 or 2 of them set to go up, you're going to have some real trouble getting it up to your strikers.
Yep.
You're going to have a bad time.
Even if with fluid deactivated, you'd have more confidence in your defenders. 1 down, stress is that much greater.
Pretty much.
Hopefully it's woken them up, and the defense just saw the 0-0 scoreline and went to sleep like everyone else.
They might have found a perfect ball to Kerning. No, it's plopped up. Can anybody fall? What did Helvetica just do? Kerning has no trouble heading that in as the entire in defense just watches Helvetica get dumped for no reason. And it's a level game. thought happened. He was going up for the header, and I like trains clips him late, but he kind of just applies it a couple of seconds after he actually touches the ball, and he just goes for this fucking air flip. Double jump. All right. Yes. I'm sorry, Ian. Ian's manager was just caught as flat-footed as the GD or as his defensive line, but now wants to make a change after all. What do you got?
It's amazing what you can do when you've got heart. That was a fantastic goal. Beautiful build-up. Everyone played their part well.
That was a great goal, but again, it's like it's a sort of repeat of the same situation. The defensive line's just paralyzed and dumbstruck.
At least they had a reason to be this time.
I'd let him off for that one when you see someone just flip in midair.
I guess so.
It's a little more applicable than most of these things. All right, Ian wishes to change to center containment area. Anything else?
Now, Boris, I know how much you like to pause abuse this, but this is not the best position to do it.
I'm sorry, I'm as dumbfounded as the managers. Here we go. It's going to land in up for no. It's not even going to reach Pepsi. Confirmation bias away.
Hey. You can go.
Clearly, that would have been different if we hadn't clicked button several seconds before it, right?
We can go one more moment, being a little easier.
Pepsi is the man in the right position today. He seems to be taking away everything from GD deep here. But the rest of the defense is set up pretty well. And they're not really allowing anything to come to fruition here.
Well, again, it's sort of...
Go for it.
No.
Just
never
confused
mind.
by what you're seeing on the pitch again? There has been a little bit of goofiness so far this game, a little bit of spaghetti, but it's level at halftime. Fresh game with 45 minutes to go, and this is really about what you saw. Could it even be a case of next goal wins it?
It could be. Again, that, not to toot my own horn, but that 2-1 prediction is looking very plausible.
Yeah, not bad.
Bloody
It's
close
been a very even game, really.
It has. And
All right. GD wishes some more changes here at halftime, so you'll have some time to think about that.
It did show a little more sign of slipping back into a sort of defensive stalemate before the closure of the half. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's been a bit goofy, but it has been a little struggle. We do. Make the spaghetti bigger.
Tiki-taka off, counter target on Kerning. Anything else?
Oh.
No, that seems like it.
Now that's a tactic I haven't seen in a long, long time.
Hang on 1 second.
I haven't seen centering targets since the War of 1812. I don't know.
That was.
All right. No call from in, so on we go.
Oh, that was just stupid.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Sorry.
Whoa,
Sorry,
the through
Fox.
balls. Yeah, I know, you've lost the Fox as well. There's spaghetti even up in the... Nope, we got a foul.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I can't tell who Scruffy is even pissed at here. Maybe minimalism? Let's see it on the replay here. Yeah, it's minimalism.
Yeah, it's a late tackle.
Yeah, yep. Nothing doing there.
Well, it's a pretty free clearance for in. Interesting. Why not just let Cager Rage take it at that point?
Well, it frees up a man.
No, it literally... What is your... I mean, unless your goalkeeper's going to blast that forward, what is the point of having both of them back there and then making the world's smallest pass to the guy who could have just kicked it anyway?
It was a backwards pass as well, mind you.
He's been careful.
Okay.
He's just making sure that all the bits and pieces fit. That's how it goes.
It's true. Kerning unable to bully the defensive line. Glitchart trying to look back for his own man. They will get it, unbelievably, but there is nobody up there other than Kerning. And
Bobcat cares not.
he's not going to be able to go all by himself. Good snag by Untitled 1. Bepsi tried to hit that into the upper corner.
Never going to get it past the purple keeper like that.
You have a purple keeper. The game's already over.
And so purple trumps red. We told you this. It was in the game tips. It has to be.
Yeah, it must be true. Minimalism is looking for his only man up there. Some other players have come forward now. Glitch Art is not going to be able to receive that. And they're going to force it, way up into the corner here. Is there anybody to turn it to? They're looking for Kerning again. No, everybody breaks off of it for GD.
Ooh. Again, it's the this stalemate, this back and forth has swiftly settled in.
From what I'm seeing here, GD just needs another man up there. Someone just to sit outside the box to receive the pass and have a blue.
They did find... Oh, that was a rough challenge. I thought he caught a piece of the ball personally, but Scruffy does not feel random album art thread was justified there.
This is what happens when you place the majority of your offensive presence on one player, as potent as the Bobcat is.
Kerning is pretty good, but no, yeah, you have to have help these days. And a bit wide by, like, Trains on the header there. So it looks like both managers have called for subs at 7-0. So we'll be rolling just a bit more before we get to that.
Certainly a partisan ball being played. 40 minutes still to go. 30 minutes still to go until extra time.
Yeah, don't forget this game can roll on longer if they can't break the deadlock. So Minimalism politely given time to get up to that. Glitch Art cannot beat Airport General, but that was approaching close.
Well, that's the centering targets being played though.
I have to say that GD has looked a little better in the second half here. Right as I say that, ends on the push pretty well, but
it's like, gee, Boris, you want to commentate and curse?
You want to curse us a little more there? But no, I'm just calling what I've seen. GD has been pretty good on the push this half, and cut out on that one.
Have you seen enough that you can pick a winner?
I have not. Even if Kerning gets this, there's no way he's going to the box by himself. Yeah, he's bullied by a defender, and Cage of Rage is on his man there.
You cannot.
They can't.
Only a handful of situations you cannot solo charge reliably.
Hipster Fixie only has one man. Oh, he actually had Bepsi come back to help, but the defense stays heads up, and now it's time for subs because we're in the midfield past 70 minutes. All right, let's see what they got for me.
It's two immovable objects.
Pretty much. Go. They are both happy to play back and take their time and try to find the right chance rather than being too aggressive about any chance and surrendering the lead.
Now, Jack, I know how much you like. Oh, who's that?
All right, GD. He's here. Don't worry. Put in Pepsi Universe for. One assumes whoever's out of position here, so that's going to be graphic design is my passion. Sub out also as well the right back for implying bumping GD.
Now, Boris, are we ever going to see you start drawing again?
Maybe.
Because we need some off-season entertainment.
That would be more of an I-type question than a GD one.
Yeah, but I'm not going to
logo design is more of a...
to ask that.
All right,
honestly,
GD
I'm an I fan. I believe I can get out of this possible feeder / mega derby coming up next in 3 months' time.
Hey.
On this channel. Stay tuned.
Aim for the stars.
All right, Ian, did you have subs? Also, yeah, we now have the Pepsi Bowl going.
Now, why Pepsi and not Coke?
Why Pepsi and not Beepis?
Beepis.
Oh man, if anyone here is a...
I too enjoy the taste of Beepis. Okay, Ian actually calls for their first voluntary here.
Here we go.
And
now, if anyone here is a bartender,
possession ball,
and you want to be a dick to your customers, if anyone orders like a rum and Coke or a vodka and Coke, just ask if Pepsi's okay,
Pepis.
And then if they say fine, give them a Coke and a Pepsi, and then they would just. It's the best prank you could ever play because they'll get super mad, but they can't really because you're technically correct.
Anything else in?
Anyway, that's a nice joke that we could play on.
No, if you really need some fireworks, get a can of Coke and a can of Pepsi and hover them both over the same glass and tell everybody to stay the fuck back.
With or without the addition of some Mentos tablets?
No, just it'll blow up on its own. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
Personal interest. No, there is not a third voluntary because of ET. Just an extra sub. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are we good to go on this timeout?
Have to. Now, Jack, what would you do in this position if you are either of these teams? Do you support these changes? Do you think GD going with this much more narrow defense? Look how fat and round it is.
Okay, all right. So In actually still has 2 subs and a third they could make in extra time. Wait, oh right, because GD just changed presets. Durr. All right.
Well, you know you're in the game as long as I've been. you know that you gotta take some risks every now and then, and yeah.
Tram playing it slow. They're looking way on up for Bepsi, but they cannot connect. Trains is going to try to keep... Oh, Bepsi has a man! And the chip just does not go with any power. Untitled One snags it off the ground, and the danger is diffused. Probably N's best chance in a long while there.
The narrowing of that defense is a risk, but if it maximizes GD's offensive presence because they're aware of the pressure they need to push harder, if they can sneak one in...
All right. They're looking for Kerning. No, he's wide. He does not have the angle for the shot.
It's close though. It's the best chance of the second half so far.
There have been several that are really close, not because of the striker actually making the shot, but just because of it being like, give them one more second and that's in.
Oh, Kerning.
We have 10 minutes remaining on a level match. Well, in regular play, so at least. And a little bit of spaghetti everywhere in the middle, and Scruffy has finally seen enough. Blimp Train with a card.
And say +3 stoppage.
+3 stoppage?
What? Oh, you
this
think
isn't the game for that. That's the end of the day.
All right,
Oh,
In wants to make some additional subs since we're stopped here at 80 anyway. What do you got for me? Come on.
GD have played 3 different formations in this game. They went wide in that.
Well, they
played wide, and now they're going very narrow.
They played. They stayed. 2 just turned fluid off at a certain point, so we didn't even see what the fluid on 2 was.
Mm-hmm.
And we are waiting to see what In wants to additionally sub at the moment here. They have a number of players getting kind of tired, so it makes sense.
Well, they'll get a rest in a moment.
That's true. At least if there's extra time, you get a little bit of a break before.
Now, that will
going
also
on.
show the different style of managing we've seen from these 2 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, N's manager has been known to be one of those players that yells at his team to do better. When they don't do better, then something bad will very happen.
It's
GD's
a passion.
manager is a little bit more mellow, a little bit more control, a little bit more relaxed.
All right. Steel is real. Out for freewheel, no brakes.
If you don't hurl abuse at the team you support because you want them to get better, then what kind of a fan are you?
A real
Go on.
fan.
You got me. And F40PH for bullet trains. That is it for the subs they can make in regulation. That last one may have some impact in...
Words are laced with venom, but they mean well.
All right. Here we go. Now let's see if solidifying their defenders here pays off for In.
10 minutes for something to happen before we go to extra time.
Pretty much, and I don't think there's anything I do unless GD for their pace bin unless they go down. I'm not sure
Was
if
the manager not here?
The manager is sort of simmy here. He's having power issues.
Troubles.
Yeah, problems, difficulties. So he said regard their pace, Ben, if they concede. Otherwise, we'll just take a quick look at it at 90.
Okay. Well,
But so
Looking
far,
down
it
8
seems,
minutes.
yeah, so far it seems like these teams are content to keep playing the same style. Nobody wants to blink first. Logo
Still
redesign
looking.
pushed out along with the ball. They'll get a throw in.
I'm still looking for a
Bit of a
last
fight.
minute and goal. Last minute.
Kind of surprised that
Football's going to win today in first game.
yeah, football literally cannot win anymore, and it looks like Helvetica is dead. He's gone for one too many flips today. Ah, another card
Football
comes
can-
out.
Football can win
What a
for
pass.
120 minutes. That's close.
Helvetica is really not having a good time down there. Bring on the font change.
Pushing it up.
It didn't look like he got that fucking kill to me.
Oh, man. Well, he's
Risky
not wearing
play.
shin pads. That's the problem.
He is only dead, not really dead, so... WSR is that way. No. We are running out of regulation time here, boys.
Oh,
Helvetica is live.
One last attack maybe here.
Yeah, Ian definitely wants to seem to leave them no time to counter on this. They played that slow. Jack correctly predicted it's 3 minutes of stoppage in regulation here.
Hey.
Well, here you go.
And they're finding 90s. No, it's a save.
Ah!
They popped it over in the
So
right
close.
spot to 90s rigid mountain bike. Ian's not done, but Pepsi got that in. A stumble by the keeper. And Jack's prediction comes 100% through as a 90++ goal by Ian is going to put them up 2-1. GD is going to try just a little panic here. I don't think they have
I'd be
any
mad if I
time.
was GD.
We
I'd
could
be
see.
very mad. I'm titled. He didn't even leap. He
Just
took two
fell.
side steps and they went, fuck it. Let's see what happens. And it went in the back of the net. Mind you, it was a beautiful curler.
Yeah, that was the second in-swinging curler we have seen this cup that was just absolutely spot on. Sub
Play
for
straight
You have to
kickoff
try.
abuse.
That's frustrating to see from a.
Yeah, they basically have to
get
pair.
that.
Move Pepsi Universe to font share thread. Oh, like switch them. Okay, there's font share thread.
They got 4 seconds of extra time. This is going to be. I don't even think this is going to really matter, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but we'll do it anyway.
They got one chance.
All right, so
Watch us, they don't make it out of the semicircle.
yeah, no, I have a feeling this is going to be Scruffy blows the whistle, and then Scruffy blows the whistle no matter what happens. All right, just that and +2, GD says, so I will start jamming
Oh,
up on
boy.
that keypad right now. Well, right after the sub occurs here.
There we go.
Here we go. Can they do it?
No,
Come
no,
here.
immediate fucking
Not
whistle by Scruffy. He's not having this shit.
Yeah,
Like,
figured.
There was
Hey.
no chance.
Oh, but 2-1. What a great start to the knockouts.
You gotta. I think.
the knocking jogging.
Yeah, I think it's time to start believing in Pepsi. He's now solidly in that golden boot race too.
He is.
He
He has
is.
been a star player for the.
Really a surprising star for In. Just put him up there and let the can do the work. And so I guess the winner of the Pepsi Bowl, you would say, is in.
Yep. Pepsi Universe.
Pepsi Universe. Yeah, exactly. All right. Man of the match. Who is it?
Probably, well,
Is it the
Yeah.
Can himself?
Assist in a goal.
could be I like trains.
I'm going to go with Pepsi, personally. I just like saying it. All right.
And that's true. Purple goalkeeper as well.
Pepsi. Yeah, that purple goalkeeper, not the savior GD needed.
I
They need-
used that game tip lied, and that really frustrates me. That's not supposed to happen.
Sass.
wow.
Right. 2-1. In moves on. They are featured in a quarterfinal for sure tomorrow.
They do.
Hey.
They've got an interesting position on who they can verse. They'll either verse Pole or
Pole
TG.
or TG, and that will just be decided in the very next match. KOs.
That
Let's make sure
that
Senpai
will
is saving
be-
games.
that
Looks-
will be intriguing to see.
Looks like it did nicely. All right. Really quickly, let's look through the major stuff. I like trains from. Yep, it was an assist from Pepsi on a nice takeaway too, and a lot of GD misses. Kerning from Fontshare Thread off of Helvetica's awesome flip. Card doesn't matter. Blimp Train being carded might a little bit. Hipster Fixie is
quite
a
a few
medal. That
cards.
yeah, it needs to watch Hipster Fixie being carded. But whoa, I like Trains was the one that paid back the favor there to Pepsi to put the game away. So
All right.
little love affair there. GD definitely did go center and was probably pretty well advised to change their containment area to stop that. In unafraid to go out on that right wing and just get it into the men they needed just enough. And also, I think In did a much better job of having Pepsi aggressively stealing it away.
Yeah.
The-
We need those strikers that can come back.
Yeah, the downside, of course, is watch Hipster Fixie's cards, but, you know, they'll take that for the win today, I'm sure. And that's it. With that, I am going to move on to the next game. We will play In's Victory Anthem, and it is time for Pole and TG. So thank you, gentlemen. I will see you later.
See ya.
Night.
Bye. Let me pass one thing to the management. All right. In's Victory Anthem. Here we go.
DJ Khaled! Yeah! All I do is win, no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they say yeah, and they say yeah, and they say yeah. Cause all I do is win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that conjure, the hood call it Luda Yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow.